Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for giving me this chance. And thank you for being patient with me. I don't know what happened, but I guess now we are on. Today, I'm your presenter. I'm Marian Mulwa. And I want to take this chance to welcome each and every one of you on this platform. It is a day whereby we need to be able to look back and see how we can be able to build our business correctly. But at the same time, now we can be able to embrace some of the basics which we need to be able to implement in our business on a daily basis. And if you can hear me, just write something so that I can be able to tell that you're on the right track. If I am getting lost, kindly just tell me, because I think the network was just unstable. But we are on. So I want to thank each one of you who is on the platform. So today we are talking about new distributor orientation. And the reason why we came up with this is because we understand that there are several people who have been able to come on board and they would want to know more about our business. They would want to know what they're supposed to do. They want to know the system we are using for us to grow our business. And I want to tell you, Karibu Sana, wherever you are listening from, this is the best platform you can be this evening. So who is on the screen? My name is Marian. I'm the one who is presenting today. I'm a wife and a mother of 2 boys. Background, I've done financial management, so I'm an accountant by training. I have worked in several companies, and the last company to resign, I was a financial controller with a retail chain. But today I'm in health and wellness consultant. I'm a business builder, a mentor, an entrepreneur coach. And my mission is to positively impact the life of every person I meet in my journey. So karibu sana. So today we are looking at, you have just started your business or you have just signed up into the business and you want to build a stable business so that you can be able to achieve the goals and also achieve whatever you have been looking forward to achieve when you signed up in our company. And that is the reason why I'm calling it Building Beyond Assistant Supervisor, because I know you are here because you want more. So when it comes to our business, ninakuambia karibu sana. That is the reason why I've given you that handshake. Nakuambia karibu sana because this is the best place to be. So where do we start? I know we have challenges on the ground, and many of us are looking on how we can be able to have a better lifestyle. Because the trends of today is you find that everybody wants to live well. You go to the social media and everybody is posting their lifestyle. And maybe you are there and you're asking yourself, when will I be able to post such photos, or will I be able to live such a lifestyle? At the same time, we are also worried about health and nutrition. And when you talk about health and nutrition, this is the core. And you find that when we talk about health and distribution, health and nutrition, you find that we go back to ourselves and we ask ourselves, the life I'm living right now, if I was to live like this for the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, where will I be? And then on top of that, we also need to embrace distribution and trade, which is the current trend which is on the ground right now. Days are gone whereby we used to, you used to invent something and you are the originator of something and you need to be able to control everything in the market. Things have already been done. So what is remaining is to ensure these products go to the end consumer. And how will you be able to fit yourself? How will you be able to fit yourself in such a scenario and be able to benefit the best out of it? And that is where our business fits in. You find that, yes, when you talk about a lifestyle, we say tick, you'll be able to get that. When you talk about health and nutrition, you will say that is a tick. And when you talk about distribution and trade, you find that we are in the right trend of what is happening across the globe. And you are positioning yourself rightly so that you can be able to benefit the best, you can be able to benefit from the system, especially when we talk about the benefits of the business of 21st century. So let's look at health and nutrition, and you find that, people today wants to live longer. And at the same time, they want to be healthy. Nobody wants to be 70 and they have ailing conditions. They want to be 70 and they can still do a marathon. So when we talk about that, you find that we need to be able to give people a solution whereby they will be able to live well, and they will be able to live healthy, longer, and they'll be able to do the things they love, even when at those ages. At the same time, we find you are here and maybe you are asking yourself, when Marian is talking about lifestyle, she's talking about nutrition, she's talking about wellness. Where am I going to get the people to do the business with? You find that there is increasing population day in, day out. At the same time, the gap has already been created on the ground, especially when we talk about what we find and what we eat on a daily basis. And one of the things we look at is the food we eat. The food quality is very poor, and the supplies we get, we don't track them. So you find that is a gap which has already been created for us to be able to benefit from the market. And then we talk about the bad lifestyle habits. And I know each and everyone, even who is in this platform, 90% of us, we do things when we know they are wrong. Like, for example, we'll add sugar to, 3 teaspoons to a cup of tea. And we know that is not right, but we'll still be able to do that. We'll decide we want to eat mandazis day in, day out, bread day in, day out. And you know very well, you know what is going to happen in your system. Then we talk about stress. We have reached a point whereby right now, the things which are surrounding us and the kind of lifestyle we stay, you find that we are exposed so much to different kinds of stress. Is it family stress? Is it work stress? Is it educational stress? Everything, all those things comes back to us, and we need to handle them. But we need to be able to have the right mindset for us to be able to control the stress levels we are exposing ourselves on a daily basis. So you find that when we also talk about lifestyle, many of us, we want to look at it in a different way. But I will tell you very well, until you address your lifestyle, that is the time when you'll be able to live comfortably. That is the time when you'll be able to get the freedom you are looking forward to. That is the time you'll be able to say, I have reached. Because without addressing your lifestyle, it is very hard for you to say, I'll be able to do ABCD. So one of the things you find that a lifestyle will be financed by that extra income. And at the same time, you find that when you get that extra income, you'll have more free time because you have a net income which can be able to take care of several things. At the same time, you can only be able to get that freedom when you have your own business, when you are not reporting to somebody, when you are able to decide in the morning, I will wake up at this time and this and this and this is what I'll be able to do. At the same time, you find that you can be able to enjoy that lifestyle when you have a secure, good retirement plan. If you don't have a secure, good retirement plan, you will never say you are enjoying lifestyle. You will never say you will be able to enjoy the life you are looking forward to because you are always worried about tomorrow. And then at the same time, you find once you put everything in place, you will be able to enjoy the financial freedom you have been looking for. And then out of this, you meet new people, you help other people, and you develop personally. So one of the things is you find that our business will be able to give you all this in a package, but you need to be able to work it out so that you can be able to receive the best out of it. At the same time, we are talking about distribution and spread. And when you talk about distribution and spread, you find that more and more products are being sold through the direct selling, concept. And when you talk about direct selling, that is what we are asking you to come and plug into. Why? Because our products, you find that yes, you will partner with Forever, but you will just act as a link between the person who wants these products and the between Forever and the person who wants the products. Otherwise, you can also be able to decide these products you are the one who is going to use. So when you talk about direct selling, you find that this is a distribution chain which is very important for us right now to understand how will I be able to fit myself in this start so that I can be able to benefit the best out of it. At the same time, we are talking about the social media. And this is a platform whereby many of us have been able to benefit. They have been able to do big things. And our business, you can be able to do direct selling, whereby you pick the product from the warehouse, you go and sell it direct to your customer, or you link with a customer online, you sell them the products, you have never seen them, and you find that you are doing huge business. So one of the things is you find that it has huge, a lot of advantages because there is no limitation to opening hours. You can wake up at 3 o'clock and you start searching somebody who is in a different country and you can continue doing business. At the same time, you find that the products are of very high quality because this product, for it to be able to penetrate in the market, you find that this product must be good. And we tell you very well, Forever will be able to do that for you. There are personalized services. And that is the reason why you find in network marketing, people ask, why don't I find these things in the supermarket, in the other shopping malls and things like that? But it is because we offer personalized services. If I was to go and put something like Cashiam, Arctic Sea in the supermarket, I will tell you 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, it will just be accumulating dust. Why? Because somebody will just look at that pack. Yes, it looks good. And at the same time, I hope you are seeing this. And at the same time, you find that the person who is drawing the screen kindly. So you find that at the same time, if you do something like that, by the time this product is bought, because nobody will be able to explain what that product can be able to do. So we give personalized services, whereby you find that you will be able to call your client to explain what omega-3 will be able to do, what aloe vera will be able to do. And out of this, they'll be able to try out, they will be able to test and evaluate whether the product will be able to do that. Because you keep doing a follow-up to ensure that they understand what we are talking about. At the same time, we can be able to do door-to-door. whereby I've seen people who are selling people, especially when you sell a weight loss program. Many times you find that you will be able to meet with the client and you'll be able to explain how that C9 will be able to be used. Others have even gone to an extent of doing exercises. They are doing the C9 together with the client. So they do, they even with the same neighborhood, they will be able to come together and they'll be able to do things together. But at the same time, our products, you'll find that you can be able to do door to door. It is not that it's something you cannot be able to do that, because you can be able to talk to your neighbors, your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, and at the same time, they give satisfaction guarantee. So you are also, very sure about what you are giving. Why? Because the company has already given you 30-day money back guarantee. So you know very well when you could recommend this product to be able to do what we say it will be able to do. So on this, you find that the business we are proposing, the business we are doing, the business we are talking about will be able to deliver this and even beyond. Why? Because it has already been tested over a period of time. Then we talk about the network marketing concept. You find this is a concept whereby we'll be able to link ourselves with our like-minded people. And this is very important, because if you are doing business with people who you don't think alike, it is very hard for you to be able to get exactly what you want. At the same time, you find you get a lot of recognition and appreciation. I love the chats I see every day on the WhatsApp, on the social media, because we do something small and people are clapping for you, they are recognizing you, they are appreciating you, rather than the outside world whereby when you do something, you are never recognized. At the same time, in network marketing is a job which is more secure than any other industry. I've never seen at the industry whereby I can be comfortable, even to work at the comfort of my home. And at the same time, I know very well I'll be able to get an income at the end of the day. At the same time, I'm not worried what is going to happen tomorrow. What I need to do is, my dreams are the ones which are making me wake up. My goals are the ones which are pushing me. But the industry is so secure for you to know that there is a tomorrow for you. There is flexible working times. And this is what leads you to the freedom you're looking for. If you want to get your freedom, let's say the shortest time possible, you commit to work extra hours. And within a very short time, you will be able to do what you want to do. At the same time, every day you find that it is like you are putting a brick on top of the other. So we are building a residue income and true financial freedom. Because when you are building a house, when you put a brick on top of the other, you are assured one day this house will be complete and you'll be able to live in it. So that is what we do on a daily basis. As you start as a new distributor, as you start as an assistant supervisor, you find that you continue building your business, on a daily basis. And that consistency is what will be able to give you the kind of structure yourself you need. At the same time, we don't need employees and we don't need a lot of stock. I normally tell people, carry around 2 stick, 2 aloe veras, a C9 in your car if you have a car. But if it's a handbag, you can be able to carry small things. But make sure that you never go to visit, you never go home with an empty wagon, because you don't know what your neighbor will be able to ask. Many times people tell me, I explained that to them, but you didn't have the toothpaste to show, you didn't have the hair lip to show, you didn't have the deodorant to show. So how were you to sell? So you find that we need to be able to keep minimum stock. We don't mean that you put, a container and stock things. No, something you can be able to carry, just like a small bag where you can be able to carry some of those products. And it's important for you to do that. So how do we join this business? By joining Forever, you need to understand that by the time you decide to build this business, by the time you decide this is the opportunity you are embracing, you need to know your purpose. You need to know, what do I want? How will I be able to get exactly what this person has already explained? I came here, I want to pay rent. I came because I want to pay my school fees. I came because I want to build my mother's house. I came because I want to educate my children. But do you understand how you will be able to do that? And you find these trainings will be able to sharpen you so that you can be able to understand exactly what you want, so that you can be able to sign up. If you have not understood, ask the person who has, invited you as many questions as possible. If you find that you have already signed and you have a number and you are just in the poll and you don't understand, kindly just ask as many questions as possible so that you can be able to discover, what do I really want? So after that, you find that you get a free, you get your ID number, you can fill an application form, or you can be able to sign online. All those methods I know we already know. And on top of that, you find that without action, nothing will ever be achieved. So you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found on your daily routine. So once you come in this business, things are not going to do themselves. Things are not just going to happen because you have signed forever. Forever is a very good opportunity, but you need to work it out. So you need to do something. You know, I've seen so many people who are just putting so many names in the system, but these names will never activate themselves unless you make sure this person understands what this business it takes for you to build this business. So it is up to us for us to be able to educate these people. It is not a matter of just plugging so many names into the system until you know you have 20 people, 30 people, you know, 100 people who are waiting to be, who are novices. They have never even bought a halo lip, but they are there. So you find that the reason why we are not seeing change, we are plugging so many people into the system, but we are not activating these people. We are not showing them how they should take action for them to be able to start benefiting from the benefits of forever. And they go out there and they start saying, this business doesn't work. But you realize that, did you tell themselves that they need to do something? It is not just a matter of putting them into the system. We have already put them into the system. They can be able to enjoy the discount structure, but they need to do something. You know, they need to do something. So you need to sit down with this person, prepare their contact list, help them to prepare a contact list, because this is very important. If you have sponsored somebody into the system, you have never sat down and told them they need to prepare a contact list. You just release them in the market without preparing them. That is very wrong. Help them to know their target market. Depending on how they are talking, you will be able to understand, you know, what is the interest of this person. Can they move to details? Do they move deodorant? Can they move a C9? Can they move a marker? Can they move a vitalized woman? Can they do, let's say, like the Halsa spa? But one of the things we need to understand is we need to talk with this person. And that is the reason when we talk about contacting, we talk about profiling. So if you have not profiled with this person, it is very hard for you to be able to understand this person. So we need to work extra as distributors to understand the people we are bringing on board so that we can be able to help them as they prepare the contact list, as they prepare themselves to understand the market, they understand the business so that we can be able to help them choose what they can be able to move from our range of products. At the same time, you find that they have a very big list, but they don't know who can be a customer. They don't know who can be a business builder. You find that there are so many people who have so many customers, but immediately they meet with somebody else. You find them in the system. Guess what? You are the one who was supposed to have signed up that person, but you tried, you know, because you didn't profile them nicely. You lost them. You decided to treat them as customers. And you've been doing that for, you know, for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And then they come and meet somebody else. And by the time you realize they're already in the warehouse and they're purchasing their combo pack. And you are like, what happened? What did I go? Where did I go wrong? And it is because you did the profiling wrongly. This was a business builder. This was not a customer. So socialize also with your customers so that you can be able to understand them. Socialize with the people you know. Socialize with everybody. By the time you deliver your product, realize that, go and talk to them and, you know, do some extra talk with those people so that you can be able to understand, should I treat this person as a customer or should I treat them as a business builder? But on top of that, you need to mention to every customer you have, they can be able to sign into the system and become even a smart customer. That is a way of locking people into your system. But when you leave people out there and it is open for them, they can be able to buy from anyone. When you find they have already been sold to by somebody else, don't be mad because you didn't tell them, you know. So you need to be able to establish a system whereby you will be able to lock them into the system. So let's understand the word case credit, because this is something which is very important. You'll be able to see CC everywhere from today, from the time when you sign in forever until you hedge. That is the, you know, a terminology you'll be able to see. And we need to understand this case credit very well. So the CC stands for case credit. It is a forever internal currency. Remember our business is over 165 countries. And in all those countries, we are using different currencies. So the same way we have different products in our system, each product has a different point. So when you are purchasing those products, you find that, let's say like an aloe vera will have a 0.01, let's say like case credits. So when you look at that, you find that you need to be able to accumulate some certain case credits for you to be able to move to the next level. And I know this is something maybe you are new and you're asking yourself, should I be able to do this? Yes, because one of the things is there is even system, there is applications which you can be able to use, like the Biashara Plus, like our price list, you can be able to add the points from, you know, for different kinds of products. So the points you get anytime you purchase any product from the system, that is what we call the case credit. And one of the things you need to understand, a case credit is equivalent to around 30,000 retail value in Kenya. But in other countries, you find they'll be able to have a different value because it is depending on the currency of that country. So to be a forever business builder, you need to become an assistant supervisor. And once you become an assistant supervisor, that is the time you will be able to be allowed to bring somebody else to start creating a team. And at the same time, you'll be able to start enjoying better discounts. So when you become an assistant supervisor, you realize that is the time when you become, you are able to start bringing new people. At the same time, this is the platform whereby you are required to start building your focus credit so that you can be able to become a forever business builder. I've heard so many people saying that I am a forever business builder, but do you really know what that means? If you want to be a forever business builder, you need to be focus credit active. Because when Forever draws their payroll and you have not done your focus credit, you have no bonus. So they don't recognize you. They only recognize you as a smart consumer. You are pretending that you are building a business, but you are a smart consumer. Would you love to be a smart consumer, or you want to be treated as a business builder? If you want to be treated as a business builder, join the business, become an assistant supervisor, start building your focus credit so that you can be able to start, you take the price of getting all what is required from Forever. So you sponsor new people and you start building a team, and at the same time, you'll be able to start building your discount structure. So how will you be able to do this? You'll be able to do this by changing your brand. You are here and you're an assistant supervisor. You are struggling and you are saying that this month I've not sold anything and your name is still at zero. What are you using in your house? Do you have a soap? Do you have a tooth gel? Do you have a deodorant? Do you have an aloe lip? Where did you get them from? Those are questions you need to ask yourself. So if you don't change your brand, who will be able to embrace your brand? So we need to understand that until we change our brand, that is the time when we will be able to get customers even to trust our brand. Imagine yourself, you are telling me, I need to buy your brand. For example, let's say like you are selling meat. But every day you are telling me I buy meat from your butchery. But in the evening, you close your butchery and you go across and buy meat from another person. What do you think? What will happen? Next time I will not buy your meat because it means that maybe, I don't know, I will not want to say on this platform, but if you were doing that, you realize that even your customers will not, once they realize that is what you are doing, even themselves, they will lose trust with the product you are selling to them. So switch all what you use in your house. From the toothbrush, from the tooth gel, to the deodorant, to the lotion you are using, the skincare range you are using, the drinks you are using. So you make sure that everything which can be substituted with a Forever product, that is what you are using. Do the same to your friends and relatives. Imagine your relatives comes and finds that you are using a different soap in your house, but you have been telling them they need to use a quality soap. What do you think will happen? They will not buy from you again. So if you have lost some of your relatives because they came and they found that you are using a different soap in your house and you are telling them to use this soap, I will tell you very well, you are the one who says that you are customer way. So at the same time, offer health solutions. And one of the things which I find very funny is when we go out there and we are talking to our customers, let's stop, it is like we are pushing these products to them. Yes, I know you need to do your business. I know you need to pay your rent. You need to educate your children. But we should provide knowledge. We should be able to provide solutions to the problems we find in our society. But if you go and you realize that, you look at Marian and you realize that, hiyo uso yake inataka skincare. And you are like, Marian, you need to buy the skincare. Marian, it reaches a point whereby you become so desperate and they start saying our business is for desperate people. Please don't do that. Provide the information required. And you find that once you provide it in the right way, somebody will come and start buying your product and you don't need to struggle. At the same time, move the personal care packs, the skincare packs, the weight management. But guess what? All these things, we are able to do that comfortably. Why? Because your uplines, they are preferring information every single day and putting it on the WhatsApp chats for you to be able to share to as many people as possible. So how do you start the business? We build our business by building 2 case credits or accumulating 2 case credits so that you can become an assistant supervisor. And we have 4 ways on how we can be able to do that. The first way is to start by your journey. You start your journey pack. And this is a very discounted pack. You can also do the Touch of Forever, which has many of the nutritional food supplements, and it's also very good because it will be able to address, actually many of the products which are there, you will be able even to use them in your house. You don't need even to sell them. They are very good for you to sample. At the same time, you select different products depending on the need of your needs and the needs of the customer. You can decide that I have 2 customers who need C9, I have 1 customer who needs C15, and then you just add some other products there. Then you finish your 2 cascades. So you can be able to select different products depending on your needs and the needs of your customer. At the same time, maybe you don't have the money to be able to buy 2 case credits upfront, but you can also be able to buy anything from $100, and then you accumulate 2 case credits within a period of 2 consecutive months. Any person who does something like this, kindly as an upline, kindly as a sponsor, sit them down and explain to them. I've seen so many people who have been able to remain as an Overs customer, and this is somebody who is very determined, somebody who is willing to work, somebody who is willing to listen, but the upline has never sat down with them to explain how they can be able to condense their work within a period of 2 months for them to be able to become an assistant supervisor. Please, if you have novices in your system who have already started building, sit down with them, explain to them how we need to be able to do this within a period of 2 months for them to be able to become an assistant supervisor. As a new person, always seek assistance from the upline or sponsor, the person who brought you into the business. Do not just go to the market and prepare. And many times I say, anytime somebody comes into this business, their first, invoice, their first purchase they purchase, sit down with them. If they're bought, let's say like a deodorant, a tooth gel, a Halo, make sure that you send for them information regarding those products. Next time they buy 2 aloe vera gel, they buy they buy berry nectar, they buy a Freedom, send them information of those products they have collected. And at the same time, make sure that you give them the buying price and the selling price so that they can be able to know how much money they are making. It is very important, I tell people, if you don't have a customer's receipt book, or you don't have, product sales tracker, it is very bad for you to be able to do this business like that. I want everybody to be able to treat this business as a business. So you need to have a booklet whereby you are recording every sale you do, so that at the end of the month, you can say, how much money did you make? I know many of you wonder, why do Marian carry so many books? But I have a reason for all those books. And the reason why I do that, I don't know whether it's because I'm an accountant or something like that. But to me, at the end of the day, I would want to know, how much money did I make? It is very important for you to be able to do that. So make sure that you prepare also your distributors for them to be able to do something similar. Why would I recommend the Start of the Journey Pack? The reason is because it's very discounted. Remember, these products are, all these products which are in this range, yes, it has been discounted to be able to give you 2 case credits at a price of 1.5. So the company is like, it gives you an extra 0.5. Who doesn't want to be able to be awarded even by the time they start building their business? At the same time, the products are selected from the fast moving products, and every person can be able to use them. From even every person, a general family, every person can be able to use these products. It is a way of building your business to the next level, and it's very duplicatable. The reason why personally I love this pack is very simple. And you find that if you were to come in and you start using Start Your Journey Pack and you join your business today, and you buy the pack today, let's say like that, it's costing like 44,703, and you go out there, you share this concept with as many people as possible. Let's say like you were to get 5 people can be able to buy this pack. By the end of the day, you find that you'll be able to get something like 50,000 at the end of the month. 50,000, you withdraw 44,700 to come and buy a pack. At the end of the month, you have already brought your friends and you just use these products yourself in your house. But at the end of the month, Forever will transfer a bonus of more than 50,000 into your account. It means that you are already in business and you are handling. It's like you started your business with nothing. Because you withdrew 44, let's say like you withdrew 45, the company has already given you a bonus of 50,000 at the end of the month. So even you have already made a profit out of it. So each one of us, when you go down and you are printing this pack, you need to be able to show the customer where is the money. You need to show them where is the money. The money is not by selling one product. This pack is supposed to be used in the house. It's supposed to be as a sample. You're supposed to use all these products yourself for you to be able to understand what am I selling. But in the process of doing this, you will open an aloe vera gel and you sample with several friends so that they can know how aloe vera gel tests. Berry nectar, so that they can know how berry nectar tests. And by the time you finish sampling this pack, you find that you'll be able to have other people who are willing to change their buying habits and embrace the concept and start building the business. I'll tell you, once you do a business launch with this pack, you get, let's say, like a professional and you launch this pack, I'll tell you the results are amazing. The results are amazing. Personally, I've tried doing something similar and I know it works. It works because somebody will go out there and they would want to get their money back. There is nobody who doesn't want to be able to get their money back. So once you join the business, you need to understand the marketing plan. So you come in, you sign up, you have become an assistant, you have become a distributor, so you qualify for 5%. Once you buy the pack, you move to the wholesale stage, whereby you'll be able to get 30% discount. Once you do your forecast credit, you'll be able to get the extra 5%, which will be able to come as a bonus at the end of the month. But you'll also be able to get profits ranging between 30 to 48% on a monthly basis, depending on the sales you are doing each and every single day. So you find that you'll also be able to enjoy compensation plan depending on how you are expanding yourself in the business. So you find that the bigger, the bigger team you build, the better, because the turnover will be able to give you 3 to 18% as a bonus at the end of the month. At the same time, you find that you'll also be able to get 23 to 43% new distributor differential when you sign somebody up. So that is the reason why I tell people, if you have been selling to people out there and you are treating them as a customer, the difference of 5% and getting this person into the system and being able to enjoy this over a period of time, to me is an advantage. To me, it's a plus. I need this person to be in the system. I need this person because I'm the one who have trained them to be using aloe vera, to be in the system so that they can be able to buy from the system. And I know this is my work. I would not have already plowed, some ground for somebody else to be able to sell those products to them. At the same time, you find that we have a very simple system, and our system is, it's very simple. And you find that we have business presentations, which we do. Business presentations we do on Wednesday and on Sunday. We have a product training, which we do, that is on Tuesday, and then physical, we do it on Friday. We have network marketing skills, which many leaders, they are doing, they are doing team scissors, but at the same time, we do network marketing skills today on Thursday. And then we talk about team trainings. We do team scissors, and it depends on what the team has demanded from their leader they want to be trained on. You find that leaders have already come up with programs of what they are going to train so that their teams can be equipped. And you find that your team leader will have a different from a different team leader. At the same time, we have beginners orientation trainings, which the leaders have already done that, product lounges, motivational talks, which we do very early in the morning, or you can find that they are doing in different times in the evening. So it depends on what time your leader is doing the motivation talk. At the same time, we need to understand team marketing, because together everyone achieves more. If you come into this business, you find that as long as you are not working as a team, it is very hard for you to be able to get the results you expect. So you work for yourself, but never by yourself. So you need to be able to incorporate, to make sure that you collaborate with the team members you find on the ground, because you will be able to look at the things they're doing, and then you copy and paste in your team so that you can be able also to grow your team. You are part of a very big team, and you realize that the leader who invited you in Forever, the leader who has sponsored you in Forever will be able to guide you so that you can be able to follow the team you have come in. So you will get all what you want in life if you help other people get what they want. So are you in this business and yourself, you are not prepared to share the products, to share the opportunity, to talk to people, to invite them to a presentation like this one? Maybe you are just sitting there, you are expecting things to happen. If you don't help other people to get what they want, it is very hard for you to be able to get what you want. So remember that. So we need to go out there and help people to brush their teeth. Remember, people are suffering. They have cavities. They have brown teeth. They're suffering and they need a solution. But imagine you have the solution and yourself, you have kept quiet. We need to go out there and help people they enjoy their shower. No struggling in those bathrooms. We need to help them to enjoy taking their shower. There are those people who are suffering from skin disorders. They have suffered for a period of time. You have the solution, you can be able to help them. There are those people who are suffering from degenerative condition. They have suffered enough, you need to help them.
There are those people who have digestive issues. Have you ever had a bloated stomach? It is very, it is very discomforting. It is something even when you have an issue with your digestive tract, coming to town, even going to work is totally impossible. So imagine there are people who have been struggling with this issue. You have the solution. You need to take them. You need to be able to take the solutions to them. So many people have health challenges, but imagine these people, and you are the one to give the solution to them. So these are our future customers, and you need to know them. You need to list them, and the person who invited you here will help you to do a name list so that you can be able to make a good customer list, which you can be able to approach each and every month. By the time you finish, let's say like 3 to 6 months, you need to have roughly around 20 customers, constant customers who will be able to buy for you month in, month out. And that is how we build our business, So on top of that, you need also to look for business partners. There are so many people who want an extra income. Have you listed them down? There are so many people who want to improve their lifestyle. They have big dreams. They want to drive a better car. They want to live in a better estate. They want to take their children to a better school. But guess what? You have the solution. You need to talk to them. Professionals who want a career change. Personally, I was looking for a career change. I was just tired and I needed freedom. So I don't know how many people who are like Marian, who want a career change. Have you talked to them? People who want to build their own businesses. They're tired for working for other people. You need to talk to them. People who want to travel the world. They have been seeing you from one flight to the other, but they're wondering, how do you do this? Have you sat down and explained how it happened? Have you shown them our marketing plan? Did you take time to explain to them so that they can be able to understand? Want to buy a dream house, a dream car, because they have seen you changing cars, and they're wondering, how are you changing your cars? How comes every year you can be able to buy a different car? After every 2-3 years, you're buying a different car. Themselves, even they have not been able to buy their first home. They have not been able to buy their first car. You are taking your children to a better school, and you have not told your neighbor how you managed to do that. You need to share. You need to show them what you do. These are our future business partners, and they're out there. You meet with them every day, in the supermarket, in the school gates, in the church, in the social halls, all those places you meet with them. But do you talk to them? Do you explain to them? When they ask you how you buy your car, are you that kind of a person? You need to share how you bought your car. You need to share how you took your children to a better school. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So out of this, you find that for you to be able to get exactly what you want, you need to develop the right mindset. And this is by making sure that you explain, you get some business discipline, especially when you talk about our business. You need to remain consistent in what you do. After you understand why you are in the business, the purpose and the reason why you are building this business, the first thing is all the activities you are doing, you need to remain consistent. Don't be the kind of a person who share this business today and tomorrow you don't share to the next person. Don't be this kind of a person. Today you are learning more about aloe vera, tomorrow you fail to learn more about the berry nectar. You need to be consistent in the activities you decide to do. So you develop a business discipline. So the first thing is, when you develop this business discipline, the first discipline we establish forever is building our forecast credit. And this will come by using the products, retailing those products, and recruiting new members into the system. This will help us to be able to accumulate the forecast credits we are talking about. At the same time, we need to make sure that we attend trainings and events. Are you here and yourself, you just hear there is an event and do not attend? Are you here and you are the kind of a person, there is a training at the training hall and you are just laughing at the corridors? I will tell you very well. Forever is a very, network marketing is a very, very sharp concept. You will only grow up to the level of your knowledge. Because it requires you, once you you reach a certain level, you need to be able to talk to your team. You need to be able to talk to your leaders. You don't expect you are a manager and you expect your leader to come and do one-on-one. You don't expect you are a manager and you are doing a business launch and you expect your manager to leave their teams to come and do a business launch for you. So what is going to happen? Business launches is where you get new people. When you talk about product knowledge, if you don't have product knowledge because you have never been able to attend training, you're always on the corridors, you find that you'll not be able to understand, you'll not be able to explain this business to the next person. How long will you only be able to rely on information which has been given? Will you, and you find that your growth is very slow. So if you want to grow in this business, you need to understand that you need to get involved in the activities. You need to be involved in the trainings. You need to be involved in taking, some responsibilities in the in the system. Be the kind of the person who is ready to help. Even when when somebody says, I'm already late for my training, just say I jump in. I'm the one who's going to train. It was product training. I can train products. Be that kind of a leader. At the same time, persist. Set your priorities. Have some activities which you need to do on a daily basis. Make sure that you sell something on a daily basis. And at the same time, make sure that you recruit every single month. It doesn't matter whether you don't sell today, but remember, because you're putting in the activity, tomorrow you'll sell. So you retail and you recruit. And never give up. Why? Because there is a hope of doing something better each and every single day. And focus on your goal. Do not remove your eyes from the main goal. If you decide today I'm selling, today is a sell. If you decide this month I'm sponsoring 3 people, keep focused on that, because this is what will give you the kind of results you expect. Then have some sense of urgency. Do this with a sense of urgency. If you decide you want 200,000, what is the need of you staying for 10 years waiting to earn 200,000? If it can be done in 2 months, 3 months. So we need to operate with a sense of urgency. You know very well you need to take this child to school. You need to drive this kind of a car. You need to change where you live. But you are taking, you are doing your things so slow. It is like you don't understand what you really want. We need to do things with a sense of urgency. And the sense of urgency, our business is very simple. Our manual is straightforward. The more the numbers you talk to, the better the results. So if you are talking to 10 people for you to get 1 customer, you know very well you need to talk to 10 people. You need to talk to 100 people for you to get 10 customers. So why waste your time just talking to 1 customer and then breathing? You need to move from 1 customer to the other, from 1 customer to the other. Why? Because for me to get 1 customer, I need to talk to 10 people. For me to get 1 customer, I need to talk, 2 customers, I need to talk to 20 people. So you need to be able, and remember, the faster you do this, the better, because you sharpen your skills. By the time you finish 2, 3, 4 months, you'll be talking to 5 people, you get 2 customers. And that is the best way. So we need to approach it with a different attitude of knowing that I'm doing this now, but the results will be better tomorrow and the day after. So we need to pay the price. Embrace the change and visualize the future, because I know the future is very bright. I know 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I'll be driving a better car. I'll be living in a better estate. I'll be earning, earning good income. So to me, the pain for now doesn't count. What I go through right now doesn't count. What counts is what I will be able to earn in the 5 years to come, or who I will be 5 years to come, the kind of car I will be driving 5 years to come, the kind of homes I will be living in 5 years to come. And I'll tell you very well, when I remember that personally, you'll find me in the warehouse. And one of my distributors was talking, and she was just talking to the team members, and she was asking, when did you come into this warehouse lastly? And they had not come for several days. And they were asked, do you know our leader is among the people who earn the highest, but they are here every day. So if you are here, not yourself, you are not here. Guess what? After she has finished her 4CC, she had a good bonus last month. She has achieved all the incentives, but she comes daily. But yourself, you earned 10,000. You go and spend the 10,000 until it's over. When now after it's over, you stay like another week so that you can feel the pain. You remember, oh, where did I get that 10,000? Forever living. Now you come back. We need to change these habits. We need to change these habits. Remember, for you to be able to have financial freedom, you need to keep on accumulating. Don't receive 10,000 and go for 2 weeks to spend 10,000. You need to get 10,000, and by the time you finish the next 4 weeks, you have already accumulated 100,000. That is how business works. But you cannot say, I will come and raise 10,000 and I go to spend. No, we don't. It doesn't work like that. You need to keep on accumulating, putting into the activity, and making sure that you get into the system, and make sure that this system is duplicatable, so that you can be able now one day relax and come back and find the business it has already taken shape. That is what we are looking forward to. you know. So make sure that you embrace change, have the right attitude, and visualize the future, because that will give you the momentum you are looking for. So don't dream your life, live your dreams. Because I know many of us, we are dreaming what will be 5 years to come. But will we keep dreaming 10 years, 20 years to come? We need to live our dreams. If it is that home, we need to live in that home. If it's that car, we need to drive that car. If it's that school, we need to take our children to that school. So we need to understand these things. And you understand this by practicing the 5 pillars of success in forever, by using the product. So if you're not using the product, check right now in your house after this training. What is not there in your house? And make sure that tomorrow you sell and the profit you buy that product. Share this product with as many people as possible, because by sharing and retailing these products, that is the only way you will be able to get an extra income for you to buy the products you don't have in the house. At the same time, share the opportunity. This will give you the freedom you have been looking for. Imagine if you have been looking for freedom and yourself, you are not sharing the opportunity. And you keep on selling. It means that you have no difference with somebody who has just opened a shop. We need to follow the system of forever by sharing this concept and plugging people into the system so that we can be able to duplicate ourselves into them. By the time that we build the business 5 years, 10 years to come, we already have a system in place. And that is the reason why we need to share this opportunity with as many people as possible. Plug these people into the training system, because Forever has a training system. Forever has a system which works, whereby anytime you come, your people will be trained on how to use the product, how to share the product, how to share the opportunity, and how to plug into the system of training for them to be able to learn and to help other people. As they bring other people, they'll be able to live, sit comfortably in the training hall, which is absolutely free. You don't pay anything. So on top of that, you find that you will also be able to build your focus credit, because this is a pillar which you cannot ignore. For you to be able to qualify for any incentive in Forever, you need to qualify for your focus credit. If you don't qualify for focus credit, you find that having qualified for an incentive is very hard. So let's look for, actually not very hard, it's virtually impossible. So we need to learn on how to do our focus credit. And I say last time, if we do our focus credit and you have tried the first month in the business, the second month in the business, the third month in the business, and the 5th month in the business, you are able to do your 4CC, never release. Personally, I've been able to do focus credit. I have 11 years in the business, and I've been able to do focus credit throughout the period, from even the first month when I signed up into the business, and I didn't understand what I was doing. So if you are here, and many times you look at the system and you say, it's 10 months, I have 3.6, and you just leave it like that. You need to stretch. You need to stretch and build your system. This is your business. You are not building for anyone. You are building for yourself. So you need to stretch and do the right thing. And the right thing is doing your focus credit, which is very important. So are you new and you have just come and you're looking on how you can be able to build your business, attach your combo pack, sit down with the person who invited you here to develop a plan, and then set your foundation by retailing your focus credit on a monthly basis, follow up with your clients and your prospects, sponsor new team members and guide them through the circle, and present the business opportunity to as many people as possible. Make sure that on Wednesdays, you are the ones who have filled the hall. On Sunday, you are the one who have filled the Zoom meeting. Make sure that we give a manual trouble. We give manual trouble of increasing the numbers. By the time we reach 1,000, I think that will be a plus for us. Make sure that we invite as many people as possible. Invite people in the business presentation so that they can be able to see what we are talking about. And by the time you realize you invite 10 people, 3 of them will be able to register, 2 of them will pick their combo pack, 1 of them will come for the planning session, and then the application process takes place. So you realize that by the next Sunday, when you are invited, you are 2 in your team. So imagine 2 and you have brought 20 people in that business presentation. How many people will we have? So that is something we need to be able to look forward to and start doing it without faith. So as I close, I want just to give you some tips. And one of the tips is to be focused and positive. Many of us, you realize that we have been surrounded by so many negative ideas and we don't focus on what can be able to grow us. So kindly remain focused and be positive about your business, because Forever works. Forever is a business which has helped so many people. And by you remaining positive, it will be able to give you the results you expect. Show, work, share the simple system. Do not complicate Forever. Forever is too simple. Do not bring your ideas, your complicated ideas into the system. Just show the way it is. At the same time, keep it very simple. That one I've already said. Develop the habit of successful distributor. Even if you are an assistant supervisor, you have just become an assistant supervisor, have an habit of a successful distributor. Dress nicely. Come to the warehouse. Be presentable. Keep smiling, you know, and anytime somebody wants to be shown around, you can show them around. Why? Because this is your office. This is where you belong. And make sure that you embrace the system yourself and show that this is my business. This is where I am, and this is where I'm supposed to get the freedom I'm looking forward to. At the same time, make a decision to do whatever it takes to be successful. There are those people who just come when they have a mindset. Nakuja tu nijaribu hii month, ukiwaita nifanyia kazi, I will just leave. Don't have that mindset. Just make a decision. This is the business you're going to do. Focus and make sure that you get the results you expect. Set goals and review them frequently. You have an upline who can be able to help you to do that. And I will tell you, our leaders, they are ready to work with you. They are ready to sit down with you. They are ready to help you. Set those goals and show you how you can be able to achieve them. I have never seen a leader who will tell you I will not sit down with you. I've never seen a leader in Forever who will tell you I will not show ABCD. So set your goals, sit down with your upline and review them. Plan daily and weekly by setting targets which you can be able to achieve. But at the same time, don't set a goal which is too low. Make sure that you set a goal which will be reasonable for you to get the amount of money you are looking for, and at the same time to be able to give you the kind of growth you are looking forward to. Be consistent always, because this is what will be able to give you the results you want. And on top of that, get out of your comfort zone. Don't be the kind of a person kumeamka tu na kabaridi una decide to leo siendi town. Be the kind of a person you are ready to do whatever it takes. If you find that, let's say like you had not even had an appointment, everybody has canceled the appointment, don't just decide to stay home. Go out there and prospect new people so that the following day you can have appointments of all of the people you can be able to see. Prepare a dream book and show. If you draw a dream book and you keep it to yourself, you have no accountable, and you know there is no accountability. You know, make your dream chart and show it to your upline, show it to your team members, so that even them, they can be able to be excited about what are we working for, you know. I can also go home and prepare mine. And I can say this one really helped me a lot, because by drawing my dream chart and a dream book, that really helped me to be able to build my business. So if you are here and you don't have a dream chart, kindly do that. It really helps you. So you find that in Forever, it's all about you. We get the highest quality of products. And at the same time, you are the most important person. Forever will continue researching these products. At the same time, they'll make sure that they improve the products on a daily basis, and they ensure that you are in the right hand, the right management system, the right product, the right systems for you to be able to grow, because that is what they are. They make sure that they create a good environment for you to be able to build your business. So at Forever Living, we care for you, and your health is the most important thing. So when we talk about our business, our product, the system, they are always, they have been structured in you, with you in mind. So one of the things is you need to embrace it and be comfortable knowing that, people have already used this product, they have already used this system, and they have been able to get what they're looking for. Otherwise, I want just to say thank you. I hope I have not taken much time. I'm very sorry at the beginning, I took so much of your time. But I want to believe that I've been able to add value into your lives and into your business. And I'm looking forward for a serious change of the new distributors who are going to log into the system as they plug to the right system, as they plug into the system, as we build the business in the best way possible, building strong foundation for Kenya to be able to move to the next level. Now, this is the time for us to build the foundation of the tallest building, the tallest business we have ever had, whose one, it is up to us. The leaders on board, this is our time. Thank you. Back to Emmanuel.
Indeed, it's our time. Opportunity is ours. We just need to take action and go for it. Nothing should stop you from dreaming. And as Marian has clearly broken it down, from understanding CC, giving a clear system, working with a team, approaching customers, which are all around us. I believe wherever you are, you live with people, and the network marketing which we are in, it's an industry of people. Having a right mindset, and all that we've learned today, I believe we've taken notes, taken screenshots, for you to share, digest, and implement. So thank you, Marian, for those beautiful pointers, reminders in our business. Now, before we leave, I have something that I have to share today. It is important that I do this now that we have here all assembled as a family. So Marian, you can stop presenting so that I show what I want to show. Thank you. Before we sleep, I have something amazing that I want to launch. And I thought it wise, why not do it now, so that by tomorrow you can start, of course, by after this, you can start sharing. Earlier today, I shared about the offer, the conditioning rinse conditioner, the old one. We'll be having a new one very soon, but not that I'm sharing now. What I want to share now is an amazing combination of products, or a product, our hero product. And I don't want to keep you so much. Let me just go straight into it. From now, okay, we are introducing to you a 3-pack combo. So this means that you can buy your hero product, or our hero product, the aloe vera gel, as a 3-pack. We call it a 3-pack. So basically you can buy 3 of them at once. The code is there. You can see the CCs. I believe for those of us who are very quick, you can almost tell the CCs are more here, or a bit more compared to buying single pieces. So from tomorrow, you'll be able to buy the 3 packs, the 3 aloes as a pack, using the code 011. And of course, and we believe that this is going to be amazing. I will share the prices shortly, but even the prices, you'll notice some good news there. I don't want to say much, but you'll see it on the system. So this should be able to help us push this amazing product that we know of. We know this is our hero product, so we need to talk more about it. And I believe this is a good step in pushing this agenda. We know that 1 aloe is never enough. For those of us who are doing, you want to use a product, even selling it. We always say that you can start with 2, because 1 is never enough. So I believe this is a good step. I'll share this shortly in our socials so that we start sharing with other people. Are you excited about this, or am I the only one? Okay, I can see reactions on the chat box. So let me know if this is good. You can start sharing tomorrow, or as soon as today, once I release the poster. But don't just keep the good news to yourself. Share with everyone so that we push as we go for the big incentives. I believe this will really help in doing that. So from the reactions, clearly we are excited. Sorry, we cannot unmute all of you at once. Time is well spent, but we'll get to engage more and more. So that is all I wanted to share. For those of us who are thinking CCs wise, if you are buying singles, I believe the CC will be 3 or 6, if I'm correct. But if you're buying it as a pack, the 3-pack, you can see the CCs there. So for those of us who are smart enough, you know what that means. So I'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure having you on board. This cannot happen if you're not here. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Marian, for training today. And let's have a good night. For the men in the platform, we're having our men's talk tomorrow at 8. Don't be late for whatever reason, okay? So see you next time. Bye-bye and good night.